Okay, this is take two. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it or not, but we're probably going to get fish juice all over the lens. Listen, I told you guys at the top of the segment that I was going to show you guys that I wasn't going to harm any fish in making this video, any fish whatsoever. I want to release these to grasp it. Listen, when you go to camscrappyhole.com, okay, and it opens up, I want to show you guys this. You see that? How it opens up right here? All right. So listen, if you want to subscribe to our email list, look, go all the way down to the bottom. You see all those products we got there, all the way down to the bottom, okay? And you stroll up. You see that this is the last thing on the page. That's the video. Go right up from that video, and you will see sign up for our mailing list, okay? All you got to do is just put your email address in there and just hit that red button, enter. It's free. That's all you have to do. And the other thing I want to show you guys, you see that red banner stretched across the bottom right there? No matter what you do, we have two stores, camscrappyhole.com, which is what I'm on right now, and we also have Cam's Crappie Combos, okay? So no matter where you go on my site, that red banner stays there, okay? When you click that red banner, it allows you to port between both stores. Now I'm on Cam's Crappie Combos, okay? We got over 400 products in Cam's Crappie Combos. Everything in Cam's Crappie Combos comes with free shipping. Okay, now, you see that red banner? It's there again. See it at the top? Okay, Cam's Crappie Combos is for those crappie enthusiasts that like to build their own rod and reel, or if you need a reel to go with your favorite rod, or you need a rod to go with your favorite reel, you can buy things separately. We have more selections of kits in Cam's Crappie Combos than we do in camscrappyhole.com. Okay, so you want to go back to Cam's Crappie Combos, right? Look, boom. You port right back. All you got to do is click that red banner. It's very, very simple to do, guys. And also one other thing before I get ready to wrap it up, before we get ready to head to this video, okay? Look, right here at the top, you see those three lines right there? Let me see if I can show you guys the three lines. That's called a burger. You click that burger, look, all these drop-down drawers open up. So if you want to go to tackle, kits, apparel, cups and mugs, our newest products, you just click the plus sign right there, and a drop-down drawer opens up, okay? Tackle and apparel and gift cards, look, rod combo, jig heads, look, boom. You click jig heads. We got over 9 pages of jig heads. Okay, so this will help you guys kind of navigate around our website, 2 stores. So we got 900 products in camscrappyhole.com. We got 400 products in Cam's Crappie Combos. Listen, let's get ready to get to the video. And I want to tell you guys thank you so much for the love and support. And let's get to it. Yank! Hey everybody, this is your boy Cam. I'm back at it again. I'm in the AM. Okay, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm just leaving the house. It's early in the morning. You see I still got my coffee. I'm still drinking my coffee. I got to get my words right. We're headed to the office. So the weatherman used the word today hazy. So I had to look up the word hazy. And it shows low visibility. Okay. So that is the definition of hazy, okay? So we're going to see if we can head out and have some luck in this hazy weather. I hadn't seen that before. We're going to do something different. You remember I always tell you guys about this time of the year, the crappie are going to be in the shallows. We're in March. Okay, we're in March, and guys, I'm already up 300 crappie. The dogwoods hadn't even started blooming yet, and I'm already up. I'm down here in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know where you guys are located, but if you're anywhere similar to the south, your weather's probably somewhere near par of my weather, okay? And I'm going to get ready to get you guys situated. We're going to be fishing in the shallows, probably in about 6 inches of water, and it drops off to about 3 feet. You can see the fish are already jumping out here. We're early. We know we're early. We know unequivocally we're early. We know that. Okay, but I'm already stacked pushing 300 crappie. So by the end of March, guys, I'll be 600. And by the way, I'm releasing 99.9%. I had a few people that wanted some crappie that live on the lake, and I decided to go ahead and look out for them. So without further ado, guys, listen, I'd like for you to accept my invitation to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to cross 30,000 subscribers on YouTube. You guys can also join me on Facebook. You know, we have a Facebook community, a fishing community, and it's called Cam's Crappie Hole Community on Facebook. So if you guys get a chance, you should join me there. Okay, let me show you a view. Everybody's going to work. The only difference is I'm driving a boat and everybody else is driving cars. Also, you can join me on Instagram at Cam's Crappie Hole Apparel on Instagram. Okay, I post a lot on Instagram, and of course on YouTube, which is my heavy lifting, Cam's Crappie Hole. All right, so I'd appreciate it if you guys would hit that subscribe button, and please accept my invitation. And look, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the pollen is already on top of the water. When that pollen's on top of the water, and generally that's in April, but when it gets really thick, your boy Cam is on fire. I'm on fire. So let's see, I was supposed to be covering something else. I think that's just about it. But listen, sit back guys, relax, and over my shoulder, when I do the cutaway, you guys will see. If you'd like to, oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you guys, if you're a longtime supporter, thank you so much for the love and support and the continuous support. Some of you guys have been with me since day one. So I'm headed out now. Matter of fact, let me pick up this trash right here so I can take it and throw it back inside. Let me pick this up. This right here comes from the waterways. So let me pick this trash up right here. Let me put it in the back of the boat. Let me get this other container over here. And also I want to tell you guys while I'm on this subject, whenever you purchase from me, we send a portion to DNR, Department of Natural Resources, as charity to help keep the waterways green. So a portion of your proceeds that you guys purchase at the end of the year, every year, always we donate a portion of it to the Department of Natural Resources. Okay, so listen, let me get back here. We're going to be fishing overhang trees like this. You guys see me talk about that all the time. So look, get you a cup of coffee. I got mine. Okay, get you a cup of coffee. And I'll meet you in front of these overhanging bush branches and trees and limbs, and we're gonna see if we can have a little bit of luck. Okay, I'm gonna try to make this a short video. I don't know if it's gonna work out like that, but you know I say that all the time. All right, yank. We're ready for pre-spawn crappie. You can see right here, you can see the overhang of the trees while I pull in. Look like they're doing some work on the patio there. And we're going to stand out. We're going to stand out about 12 yards. Okay? We're going to stand out about 12 yards. And you can see that overhanging timber that's in the water. Okay? We're going to try both sides. Okay? We're going to try both sides. We're going to try the left side and we're going to try the right side. All right? And a matter of fact, let's go over here. Let's try the right side first, and then we'll double back and hit the left side. Guys, you'll be able to see more detail. I got two poles on the boat right now. I'm running the Raven, aka the Blackbird, which is a 7 ball bearing reel. I'm running a 6.6 rod. This is my Cam's Magic Stick, and I'm running the Fireball Red. Okay, I'm running the Fireball Red, and I'm going to show that to you a little bit more in detail. Plus, on the boat, I have that orange Poseidon. Let me turn you around. Let me turn you around so you guys can see. Let me see if I can get the boat back right a little bit. There you go. There you go. I got the Fireball Red and I got the Fireball Blue. So I know automatically up there, guys, that it's super shallow. So time my jig hits the water, I've got to be ready to reel. Okay? Now here's the key. They're all the way up there in those branches. If you throw short, you're not going to have any luck. So what is the risk? That old saying, if you're not getting hung up, you're not crappie fishing. So I automatically know that they're all the way up there. So I got to get up there. Boom. Now we came out here to see, in fact, which bite is better. Let me pull you up a little bit. There you go. The morning bite or the evening bite. My job to figure out what they want. Remember, slow that retrieval down. Yank! Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Yank! You hear that drag. Now let me tell you this. They were all the way up there in them branches. Remember, if you're not getting hung, you're not crappie fishing. If you're not getting hung, you're not crappie fishing. Nice crappie. We're going to keep a few in the basket. Let me turn you guys around so you can see. Nice crappie. That's that fireball red. Let me pull out a little bit. Pull this out a little bit. Perfect eating size crappie. Let me show them to you. That's that nasty bend hook. Look at that. I don't even have to set the hook. That bad boy is so sharp it just penetrates right through bone and right through the jaw. Let's see if I can find my basket. Now listen, we're not keeping. We're just going to use this for filming. We're not going to keep. AKA the blackbird. You can see, I'm going to give you guys a good look at it. You see the logs and everything in the water, okay? You see the dock. I'm going to work both sides of these docks. I'm going to work both sides of that log, okay? I'm about 12 feet out. Now listen, let me explain this to you. You guys have heard me say this many, many, many times. If you got one of those big clunky saltwater reels, I don't have to rock the whole boat to throw my jig. I don't have to do that. As a matter of fact, if you guys, you can see through the lens that the whole boat does not rock. The lens does not rock. The camera. Okay, all it takes is just a flick of the wrist. That's all it takes. Let's see if I can get you guys again. Perfect view. Now, I just introduced the Fireball Red. I just introduced the Fireball Red, and I just introduced the Fireball Blue. I'm going to go into that a little bit more. Yank! Look at that. Look at that. Yank! Another crappie. Guys, listen, this is where you take your kids out. Look how close I am to the bank. Look how close I am to the bank, guys, of catching these crappie. Look at this. Perfect eating size crappie. Let me turn you around. I'm going to show this one to you so you guys will be able to see. Okay? I'm not doing anything that's difficult. Let me pull you down a little bit. All I'm doing is just casting and retrieving. Look at that. That's that Fireball Red. And listen, some people have already been asking me. I want to tell you guys, if you got your Fireball Red already, congratulations. I want to tell you this. Some people call me and ask me, and I'm going to laugh about this. Let me put him in the basket. Campbell, which one should I get? Should I get the Fireball Red or should I get the Fireball Blue? Man, it's just a choice between Lamborghini and Ferrari. It's what you want, okay? What is that old saying? It's always better to have and not need than to need and not have on your boat. Let me back out a little bit. All I'm doing with this, with the Raven, guys, you remember I told you I built this rod and reel for accuracy. Look at her, she's blacked out, okay? And for sensitivity. That's what I build my rods for. They're crappie rod and reels. They're not bass rod and reels. They're not catfish rod and reels. They're panfish and crappie. Look at that. Flick of the wrist. Boom. 12 yards. Slow that jig down. Remember, slow that jig down. If you're out there bass fishing, you're going to be covering a lot of water. You can't mix crappie fishing with bass fishing. You may catch one or two, but you're not going to be able to fill your basket because bass fishing, you cover a lot of water. I'm going to try different areas, okay? Let me get all the way over there in the corner over there. Boom. Look at that. Ooh, he hit it. Sometimes they'll come back and get it. He hit it again. Guys, with this Raven, all of my crappie rod and reels, they're made out of pure carbon fiber, so I can feel exactly what's going on the other end of that line. Unequivocally, I can tell you. Boom, look at that, all the way up there. Slow that jig down. Yank! Ooh, he hit it. Let's see if he's gonna come back and get it. Line, you saw the line jump. There he is. Yank! He came right back and got it. He came right back and got it, guys. Let's back out a little bit. There we go. He came right back and got it. And sometimes they'll follow it out of those sticks. He's a little baby. We're going to let him go. We're going to let all of them go eventually. But we don't want to stress him out because he's so small. Okay, I'm going to try the other side of this log over here. Let's see what happens. Boom. Slow that jig down. Slow that fireball red down. Yank! Look at that. Yank! Guys, let me tell you something. They're all the way up there in those trees. They're all the way up there. And the reason why they're up there because of predators. So they hang out way up there in those sticks and branches so those big fish cannot get them. Look at that. Let me turn you around so you can see this fight. That's that fireball red. Turn you around again. Yank! I'm on fire. Now you need to call Cam Fireball Red. Listen, I've been doing, let me pull up a little bit. Let me tell you guys this. I've been doing this, now it's starting to get warm out here. It was cold when we first got out here. You guys need to do some fishing. It's called Hazy Sunshine. Uh-oh, got you too far down. Hazy Sunshine. Look at that. Perfect eating size crappie. Guys, that nasty bent hook. Whew, boy, that nasty bent hook is ugly. Luckily, we got our needle nose pliers with us. Looks like I may have to use it. Yep. Look, you ain't really got to listen to what I say. Just look, okay? I want to show you guys the difference between our hooks and their hooks. And listen, there's nothing special about what we do at Cam's Crappie Hole. All we're trying to do, guys, is just bring you guys forward. I'm getting ready to sit down on the boat, but I thought it would be better if I came here and showed you guys the difference between a nasty bend hook and also the regular hooks that you guys use and the size. Okay, and I'm gonna use this as a leeway because a lot of you guys, including me, okay, I assumed that you guys, whenever you order your plastics, your 2-inch plastics, that you know what size hook to get. That may not necessarily be the case. Okay, you can see here, this is a number 2 hook. This is what you guys have been using. I'm gonna get a real good close-up so you guys can see. Which one do you think is more effective catching crappie? Look at it and see. Look at it and see which one you think is more effective. This right here is that new Black Blaze. That's one of my new colors. Okay. This is that Fireball Blue. Look at that little point. Look at that little hook. Guys, listen, I'm included. I used this when I was a young kid growing up. I'm a grown man now. I don't use that hook no more. If you're catching a 12, 13-inch crappie, you happen to hook into a nice one, do you really think this little point, this little hook here is going to hold? I'm trying to prevent you guys from that crappie jumping off when you got him on your pole or when you're reaching down to get ready to grab him and put him in your bucket. He jumps off. That's because of the nasty bend hook. Listen, don't run 99 yards, you're in the right area, fishing the right type of water, you know where the crappie are, and then you fumble with your hook and your plastic. Don't do that. Listen, a couple of clicks, I'm getting ready to get on the boat so I can show you guys. This is a 100 pack. We have our plastic in a 100 pack, and we also have them in a 40 pack. Okay, so you guys decide which one that you want. This one right here, the 100 pack, comes with free shipping. Anything above $45, guys, you get free shipping. This is a 40 pack. If you know that you don't want to come back and see me no more, like these guys selling packs of 18, packs of 16, packs of 5s, packs of 6, listen, y'all are grown men. Go ahead, this is what you love to do. Don't be over there fooling around trying to get 3 plastics, 6 plastics, 17, 18 plastics. Go ahead, man, and commit. Go ahead and do what you're supposed to do, okay? Let me get on the boat, but I wanted to show that to you guys. This right here will give a lead in to what I'm getting ready to say. Listen, you're going to have to bear with me because I've had a lot of my customers not know the size hook. So at camscrappiecombos.com, I'm going to put them in a set. Boom, boom. You'll be able to buy them just like this. So you know that hook will go with that plastic, okay? Look, that plastic will go with this hook. We sell them in 40s. Okay? You don't have to come back and see me. That's that nasty bend hook in a black nickel. Let me get on the boat and I'm going to show it to you. Look, you don't want the black nickel, you want the round head. Boom. Look, I got it. You can sell it with this one or this one. All on the website. All it's going to take is a couple of clicks. Okay? This is a set. This is a set. The right hook with the right plastic. Don't get a number 4 hook, which is this little bitty thing right here, with this 2-inch plastic. It's not going to work. Look at that. All you guys, that little nub sticking out. I'm just trying to show you guys. Let me get on the boat. Let me put you on the pedestal, and I'm going to give you a better idea of what I'm talking about, okay? Hold tight. Hank! Don't know me. My name is Cam. Cam's Crappie Hole. I've been doing this for over a decade now. We're no longer a fishing channel, guys. We are a manufacturer and a supplier. But this is what I chose to do. I chose to come out here every week, 52 weeks a year, to show you guys how my products work. Everything that leaves out of here has my name on it, Cam. Okay? So therefore, you guys can sit back in the comforts of your own home, and you can watch me. Okay? And if you don't mind, hit that subscribe button down there, guys. We're trying to hit 30,000 subscribers. Let me get into it real quick. I don't have a lot of time, so I can get you guys back to fishing. I want to say this. You heard me just mention, I'm not doing anything that's incredibly new. All I'm doing is taking the old stuff from where I grew up, and I'm bringing it forward. That's all that I'm doing, okay? I didn't know what size hook to use with what plastic, okay? I'm gonna take that guesswork away from you. At Cam's Crappie Hole, at Cam's Crappie Combos, you'll see it right down there at the bottom of the screen. All you have to do, when you go to Cam's Crappie Combos and it opens up, just stroll down, okay? Just stroll down. I think now, we're just cutting edge in doing this, and you'll see the sets. I'm gonna sell them in sets. This hook goes with this plastic, okay? This hook goes with this plastic. If you want the round head with the nasty bin hook, the red hook, you can get it with this plastic. Or if you want the round head, you want it with that Fireball blue, you can get it in this one, okay? That's the round head with that Fireball blue, okay? So say you don't want the round head. Let's say you want the minnow head, and you want it with the red, black, and chartreuse. Look. You can get it with the red, black, and chartreuse. Okay? So it'll come as a set. So all you have to do is do one click, put it in your cart, and check out. And on top of that, let me make sure you guys are with me here. And on top of that, it comes as free shipping. Okay? Again, go to camscrappiecombos.com. That's our second store. If you want to purchase them individually, you can go to our other store. And by the way, as in the beginning of the video, you'll see that banner, that red banner stretched across the bottom of the top of the screen in either store. If you want to port between the two, just click that red banner. You can go to camscrappiehole.com, or you click over there at camscrappiehole.com. You can port back to Cam's Crappie Combos. You can travel between the two just by one click. But these sets are going to be, they're brand new, so you guys got to bear with me. I know some people are going to say, Cam, I want to have the Stinger Shad with that black nickel minnow head hook or the red minnow head hook. Give me time. Listen, if you just contact me, just direct message me in this video, or contact me on Instagram, contact me. I got to get ready to get on TikTok too. But you guys can contact me. I'm easy accessible. By the way, you heard me say in this video, if you are a manufacturer and you are a supplier, your name is on those rods, and I'm not talking about a guy that produces 3 rods, 4 rods. I'm talking about a guy that produces hundreds of rods, 150. 200 rods, and your name is on that rod. I challenge you guys as a manufacturer to get out there and let your clientele, the people that support you, let them see you use your rod, your plastics. Those guys who, I'm not going to get into any names, that has those plastics across the country, I want to see him, okay? I want to see him, Mike Garland. I want to see him get out there and fish with his plastics, not somebody else. I'm not interested in seeing anybody else. I want to see his name, okay? L&L Rod and Reels, okay? L&L Poles. I want to see him get out there and fish with it. Why not? It's 2023, okay? If your customers can spend their hard-earned money with you, shouldn't they be able to contact you? Shouldn't they be able to, you should be tangible to them because they are supporting you, am I right? Plastics, hooks, rod and reels. They want to see you on the water catching fish with your rods. They want to see you on the water catching fish with your plastics. They want to see you on the water catching fish with your hooks. I do it, okay? And all my customers can reach me. My information is right on my website, camscrappiehole.com. So anyway, guys, so if you want the minnow head in a red hook, I got it. You want the red, black, and chartreuse? No, I don't want the red, black, and chartreuse, Cam. I want that new black glaze. I got you. Okay? As soon as the store opens up, guys, just stroll down and you'll see everything. Listen, you're seeing me use my plastics right now. Okay? As a matter of fact, hold tight for a minute. I got to get the rod and reel. The package, okay, they're in a hook and plastic kit. I shouldn't call it a kit. I just paired them up together. So make sure. So a lot of you guys, let me kind of say this. A lot of you guys have been purchasing the wrong hook with a particular plastic. So you're getting a 2-inch plastic and you're getting a number 4 hook. That doesn't go together. Okay. So listen, I'm taking the guesswork out of that. I'm just going to pair it on the website, Cam's Crappie Combos. So all you got to do is take one click, put it in your cart, and check it and check out. And by the way, at the top, you'll see it at the top. I got Afterpay here, and I got Shop Pay in Cam's Crappie Combos. Okay, so I'll take your whole cart. If you buy 2 sets of this, 2 sets of that, your entire cart, I'll break it up into 4 bi-weekly payments. Okay, so let's say you decide that you want to go ahead and you want to get the minnow head along with the Fireball Red. So you put this in your cart, and all let's do, whether you pay with your Google Pay, Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard, Discover, American Express, we accept all forms of payments. All that's due at checkout is $10 if you buy this set, okay? And after you get finished making 4 bi-weekly payments, okay, you make 1 at checkout, but the other 3 are due bi-weekly. All you pay is what you originally requested, no interest on it, okay? So if this is $40, all you pay is $40 at the end of 4 bi-weekly payments. That's it. So at checkout, all it's due is $10, and it's on the way to you. That's it. That's all that's due, $10. Okay, so that covers the hooks and plastic. Now let's get into the mechanics, my combos, what I was using. You can still see I got that Fireball Red. This is the AKA the Raven. She's all blacked out. The only thing you see on there is that high vis line. Everything. This is the 6.6 full carbon fiber rod, split EVA grip. It's soft to the touch. Okay, Fuji Real Seed. Okay, if you're left-handed or right-handed, it doesn't matter. Okay. You can take the crank handle off, put it on the other side. It doesn't matter if you're left or right-handed. And listen, it has a surefire bail, so your bail won't fail on you when you click it. Some rods out there, some reels fail, okay? And it even has my name on it. Everything about this rod, including the hook holder, guys, the matte finish on it. And listen, you get a one-time for life accidental replacement. You can check the details on our website as long as you own it. No matter if it's your fault or no matter if it's a window, when you roll it up in the window and it breaks the rod. We cover you for life, okay? So that was the Raven that I was running. Also, you guys saw me towards the end. Look, I still got that Fireball Blue on there. This is the Orange Poseidon. Same soft to the touch EVA split grip, same carbon fiber rod. Every rod that I have, guys, is carbon fiber. You can see that nasty bend hook in there too. You see that? That's that Fireball Blue, all right? And this is called the Orange Poseidon. Okay, matte finish, shiny, glossy right here, and it's a 7 ball bearing reel. Listen, pause the video, go take a look and see how many ball bearings you have in your reel. Mine are ultra smooth. Remember, these are ultralights. They're designed to catch crappie and panfish, even trout, but not catfish and big bass. Okay, you don't want to do that. But let me tell you something. I've reeled in some 6-7 pounders on these ultralights as long as your drag is set properly. Okay, so let's get back to fishing, guys. I wanted to come over here and give you the details. So all it takes from the comforts of your own home, you'll be able to watch me use the Fireball Blue. You can watch me use the Orange Poseidon. And I show all of my customers. I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for the love and support. For almost a decade, I've been doing this. And we still got new plastics coming down the pipeline already. And by the way, in due time, if you guys want the colored jig head, with the kit, let me see if I can get a hold to it. I'll have the colored jig heads on there too. Okay, so if you want the chartreuse, you want the black, you want the white, you want the hot pink, I'll have that in a set. So all you gotta do is take this, put it in your cart, check out. That's it. That's all you do. Let's get back to fishing. This is your boy Cam. Yank! That's 11-inch crappie. Again, we're not keeping. We're just gonna film our other platforms. That's all we're doing. Now every time that you catch a fish, you gotta check your jig. Okay? You gotta check your jig, make sure everything's good. Make sure Make sure he's nice and ready to go. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take him off. They done demolished that Fireball Red. They done pulled him all off. Let's see if we can get another one. See if we got any more. Yep. Oh, by the way, let me tell you guys this. Look what I got on the boat with me, just so you know. I got the Fireball Red in a 100-pack. I got the Fireball Blue in the 100-pack. And I got that Black and Chartreuse. Okay? And also on the boat, I have that Black Blaze in here as well. Going with the Fireball Red again. Am I right? Yep, Fireball Red. So I got the other poles on the boat strung up. But I'm getting some out of a new pack. Now, what's different about my jigs than everybody else's? Look at that hologram flake in there. Let me see if I can show it to you. During the cutaway, you'll be able to see more of it, okay? That's that hologram flake. I have a lot of people that call me because they're just new to crappie fishing. Anytime you guys have any questions about crappie fishing, call me. Just go to my website, my phone number's up there. I'll be more than happy to entertain any questions that you have. Also, I want to challenge. I want you guys to understand that we're no longer a fishing channel. We are a manufacturer and a supplier of crappie rod and reels. In one site, guys, we got over 900 products in one site, camscrappiehole.com. You'll see it right below. And on our other site, Cam's Crappie Combos, we got over 400 products. Okay, it's getting warm in here, out here. And listen, I want to make a challenge to all those manufacturers out there, those big name brand guys that produce rod and reels, that produce plastics. I'm going to ruffle a little bit some feathers. I already know that. If you make a good rod and reel, there's only, I can probably count on one hand, one gentleman that does it. If you manufacture and you produce your rod and reels and you produce your plastics and you produce your hooks, I challenge you to come out and show the people how your items work. You, the person that the name is on the rod and reel, okay? The name that is on the rod and reel, I challenge you weekly, bi-weekly, even once a month. Show your clients how your products work. Get out there and show them. Be tangible to your clients. These guys spend their hard-earned money with you, so let them see you. Let them touch you. All of your big names, okay? Show them your rod and reels, how they work. Show them how your hooks work, your jig heads. Show them how your plastics work, okay? Let them see you. Don't hide behind somebody else. You manufacture them. You produce them. Get out there and show them how it works. That's a complete whole 100 yards. Now, if you manufacture and you don't show people how your products work, you got somebody else representing them, don't count. Let's get back over there. Remember, if you have something that you're proud of, you want people to see it all the time. And you want people to use it all the time. i.e. Microsoft. You see Bill Gates all the time, am I right? Up there, listen, I already know I'm playing with fire. I already know that I'm pushing my luck because I'm getting way up there. Look at that. Boom, I make it drop. Look at that. Yank! Oh, he came back and got it. Oh, he hit it again. Must be a baby. He came back for a third time. A third time and got it. A third time. A third time. That's that Fireball Red. That's that Fireball Red. Look at that. That's that Fireball Red. 3 times this rascal came back and got it. And he swallowed. He inhaled it. 3 times. My neighbor says I need to work on my guys. We run millions. I'm sitting on about 8.3 million pieces of plastics right now. You guys got to remember, I supply the entire world with plastics. Okay, not just 8, 9, 10 people. I supply the world with plastics. So I have to produce a lot of plastics. Now that's called a river birch tree. Okay, you can see the overhang. Look at that, right here at the boat. That's why I told you guys, don't get too, man, this Fireball Red is on, yank, is on fire. Look at this, right at the boat. We were sitting there talking. This is a female. Look at that. What was that talking? I gotta lower my voice too. I'm talking too loud. Listen, ever since I was a little kid, I've always gotten excited about that thump. The same way. Let me turn around so you guys can see this fish. This is a female here. Look at her stomach. Now remember, guys, we're not keeping anything. That's that fireball red. Let me tell you this. Unequivocally, you guys have to have the 1/16 and the 1/8 whenever you're on the boat or whenever you go fishing. Don't leave without those two jig head sizes, okay? Whether it's round head or minnow head, it doesn't really make me no difference. Whether it's a gold hook, red hook, it doesn't really make me any difference. I just grab whatever I can grab. But as long as you have it, it's what matters, okay? Let's put him in the basket. Guys, this is a new spot. You guys have never seen me fish this spot before. I don't know if you guys can see that pollen. Look at that. Boom. When that pollen comes out, it's time for the crappie to bite. Slow that jig down. 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 Okay, so this is me now. When I get halfway back out here or 3/4 away, I reel it up and I get ready to throw again. Every now and again, check your jig. Make sure you don't have any algae on it. Make sure you don't have any weeds on it. Because if it's a slight bit funny, crappie won't touch it. And listen, all you need is that edge, that hologram flake. That's why I added that hologram flake in there. Boom. Man, that pollen is already thick on the water. Now, watch this. That's the fireball red, right? That's the fireball red. Watch this. There's my hook holder. Watch this. Just like that. Just like that, guys. I got the fireball blue. Just like that. This is the orange Poseidon. Now I'm running the fireball blue. Boom. That hologram flake in there gives me that edge. Look, you just hit it. Let's see if we can have the same luck with the fireball blue as we do with the red. Let me go back up a little bit. Boom. Boy, we're way over there. We're going to go back and try the other side of the dock now. Look at that. Ooh, man. Look at that. Right here at the boat. Yank! Look at that. Nice crappie. Nice crappie. Nice crappie. Nice crappie. Make sure you guys can see it. Nice crappie. Where's the net? We're going to get the net this time. Nice crappie. Fireball blue. Let me see if I can get myself together. Let me open the bail a little bit. That's the orange Poseidon with the fireball blue. Guys, I create these plastics so you can get out there and catch crappie. Nice crappie. That's a 12-inch crappie. So you guys can get out there and have a good time. My net game is crazy. Hey, nobody ain't out there ain't gonna beat me on my net game. Look at that. Let me show you that fireball blue. Nice crappie. Towel. Hand towel. I kept telling you guys, okay, it's a great way to end the segment, great way to end the segment, great way to end the segment. But we kept catching and catching and catching and catching. Listen, let me say this. I'm getting ready to do a live. I'm going to be doing a live real soon. Let me pull you back. I'm going to be doing a live real soon so you guys can watch me fish. A lot of you guys have been with me since day one. And I want to kind of say this. I get a lot of invitations from stores. I'm not going to go into any names. I get 3, 4, 5 of them a week. okay? But I know the rule on the street is whoever you go to the dance with, that's who you leave the dance with. A lot of you guys been with me since day one, and I'm proud of that. I'm really proud of that. In order for me to provide the best customer service for you guys, you have to go through camscrappyhole.com. Because if you have a problem, now listen, I realize I'm not going to be able to please 100% of the people. No company can do that, okay? But my job is to see if I can help you guys catch crappie, help your entire family. That's my main concern. That's why I get out here all the time and I show you guys this. Listen, I'm running the Fireball Red on the Raven, and now I'm running the Fireball Blue on the Orange Poseidon. Few clicks. Boom, boom, boom. Everything that you see that I'm using right here is right down in the description below the video, the hyperlink. I don't make it, there's nothing that I do that's difficult. All you have to do is go right down there below the video, click the hyperlink, it'll take you right to the product, 2 clicks, put it in your boat, in your cart, and put it in your boat. Put it in your cart and you're ready to go. Let's get back up there. We're gonna catch 1 or 2 more. Ready, set to reel. Look at that. Boom. As time it hits that water, I'm reeling. Look at that. Yank! This is a great way to end the segment, guys. I want to say thank you so much for coming by. And listen, you heard me at the top of the segment say, please accept my invitation to hit that subscribe button. And if you're a longtime supporter, thank you so much for all the love and support you've been giving me over the while. This is your boy Cam. Listen, until next time, guys, keep those hooks wet. Keep those lines tight. Let me turn you around so you can see me. And we'll see you on the next turn.